Thank you to the generous support of our Cobb County citizens. They approved that in the SPLOST, and it is coming to an existence here very shortly. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. At this moment, I want to give a chance for the chairwoman to speak, and then Commissioner Birrell and a few others, and then I will sort of wrap it all up with a little bit of what we expect out of Precinct 6. So I'll turn it over to Chairwoman Cupid.
This is a significant occasion for us in Cobb County, but we all know this is a significant occasion for one particular person, and that is Commissioner Birrell. This would not have happened without her advocacy and wanting to ensure that there was fair and equidistant coverage of police in Cobb County, and she really pushed to make this happen. And I want to thank her, as I know this site will be a place where our residents can feel safer in their community and feel supported by our county. I also want to thank the many departments who are here and staff, certainly our police department that helps keeps us safe today, and for all of you who will be working beyond the groundbreaking. You know, we get to speak today, but I know the real work begins once we leave here. But thank you for letting me be a part of this as chair. Thank you for your continued advocacy, Commissioner Birrell, and I look forward to breaking ground with you today.
Y'all know how excited I am to be breaking ground out here today. It took me 11 years. I did get it on the 2016 SPLOST, which ends December 31st, 2021. So this is very significant that we break ground today and start the construction process along with gritters. Most of you were there last week too when we broke ground there. So I just want to say thank you. Without our public safety and especially our police, we wouldn't have precincts like this and be able to serve our citizens and have such fast response times and protection that we do. So my hats are off to public safety, all of public safety, and I really appreciate all the departments being here today. From Animal Services, one of my favorites, y'all know how I love the canines, and 911, EMA, fire, police, all public safety are represented here today. So, and I appreciate property management for me, letting me hound them for multiple years to get this project to this point. So I know the contractors are here and they know that their work is cut out for them. They also are doing gritters, and so you're going to see a lot of construction in District 3 starting tomorrow, hopefully. And I also want to recognize Senator Kirkpatrick. She is a true supporter of everything, not just in her area, her district, but also in Cobb. You know, she was very instrumental with getting us funding from the state for gritters, and she's a huge advocate for our police as well. And I also like to recognize Chase Sanger from Congressman Barry Loudermilk's office is here. And I don't think there are any other folks that we missed earlier. So thank you. Thanks to the voters for SPLOST for this being a 16 project. And I'll be watching all the police to see who's going to be the commander here.
I'm not one to repeat what a lot of other people say, but I just wanted to recognize the fact that here at Cobb County we are a team, and as you look around at all the departments that come and support each other, for that we're very grateful. We are excited today as we open this, as we start to prepare to open for this new precinct. It's only going to help us enhance our service delivery of what we already have. But I just wanted to welcome all of you here today to this very, very exciting day specifically for Commissioner Birrell. I tell you what, you talk about being persistent. The definition of persistent is seen here when you're dealing with Precinct 6. But also for the SPLOST Oversight Committee, Alice, for you and your team, thank you so much for overseeing these projects, keeping us all accountable for seeing that they're completed in a timely manner and on budget. So with that, again, also Sheriff's Department, Rhonda, thank you so much for you guys being here. I really appreciate it. With that, I'll hush and turn it back over to Chief Cobb.
Now, just to give a little bit of an idea of what you can expect here on the site, what you are facing right now will be the forward-facing, or the forward part of the precinct, Precinct 6, with secured parking for police vehicles over on this side over here. Now, it looks like it's, with the woods, it may be hard to visualize, but there's a drawing, a rendering right here. I think I encourage you to come take a look at it. I think it'll be a beautiful structure here, and it'll be a great service for the individuals that have lived in this 4th precinct, especially the north side of this 4th precinct, once this is completed. We started this process of looking for property at the encouragement of Commissioner Birrell. She had numerous conversations with me suggesting certain areas and certain buildings that were built, and then other properties, and we looked at all of those. We had discussions with property management, with Lee and Travis, as to what the building would look like. Would the parking suffice? Would elevation and everything work? Things that I would have never thought of when it comes to building a public building. Fortunately, they're much smarter than I am in those areas, so they covered all of that. But I also want to recognize Captain Mestry and then Captain Ray. I know he's somewhere around here, if you'll, back here in the back. I tasked them with heading up this project and start those discussions. And then Captain Stein of our Special Operations Unit was also intimately involved in the design of the facility and what we would like to see it to do. Initially, the building is, we're going to be in a situation where we can go 2 different directions. One of it will depend on what happens in East Cobb as far as cityhood. And we'll be able to make this a full-fledged precinct immediately. Or if we need to, we can make it a base of operations for special operations with a public front for the citizens to come in, do reports, and get police services. We'll just have to wait to see how that goes in the future, but we're going to be very flexible with that. But if I understand correctly, I'm anticipating the end of 2022 having this facility hopefully up and running, and opening the doors and maybe having a ribbon cutting. So I hope all of you will come back for that. But if you could just take a few minutes, walk around, look at the drawings. We'll have the we'll do the groundbreaking here in just a second. And before you leave, at the request of Commissioner Birrell and her great support of the chaplains program, if you get a chance to come over here and take a look at what's on the chaplains table, maybe some little gifts or stocking stuffers for your children, grandchildren, or whatever, for Christmas. But thank you for being here, and we'll move over here to the groundbreaking here in just a minute.
2, 1, throw! 3, 2, 1, pause! Well, that's